Welcome to New Hampshire, site of the first in the nation Democratic primary and the campus of St. Anselm College here in Manchester. Over the next 2 hours, the Democratic candidates for President of the United States will be questioned both by journalists and ordinary people, undecided voters likely to vote in the primary next January. Before we begin, some housekeeping items. On behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank our host, St. Anselm's College, and the people of New Hampshire, so the candidates don't have to use their valuable time doing it themselves. The debate tonight will be in two halves. In the second part, we'll hear directly from some of this group of about 100 voters. They were brought to us with the help of the New Hampshire Institute of Politics and the New Hampshire Political Library. All of them were then spoken to personally by our CNN producers. We look forward to hearing what's on their minds tonight. But for roughly or so the first hour, questions will be asked by journalists from our debate partners. Tom Fahey of the New Hampshire Union Leader and Scott Spradling of the Hearst Argyle's WMUR-TV. We're more or less on the honor system here tonight. No loud bells, no flashing lights. The candidates all know they'll have about 1 minute or so to respond to our partners' questions. If they lose track, I'll try to gently, politely remind them that they've lost track. Some answers might even be less than a minute. We can only hope. Then we'll spend the next the next 4 minutes or so following up. And at my discretion, I'll ask either a candidate or some of the other candidates to weigh in on that specific topic. We hope to get some real conversations going among these candidates. There are a few other rules other than this. Candidates must stay on topic of the original question. If they stray and try to answer a question on another topic or raise another topic, we'll stop them immediately and move on to another candidate or question. They're very familiar with all of these rules. So that's enough from me right now. Let's meet the candidates. We've asked for no opening statements. However, I would like to ask each candidate to, in one short sentence, and the emphasis is on the word short sentence, about 5 seconds or so, to introduce themselves to the voters of New Hampshire. Let me begin with an example of what I have in mind. I'm Wolf Blitzer, and I'm with CNN. Let's start across the stage and go to Mike Gravel. Senator, why don't we begin with you, and then we'll go down the line.
Like Lee Iacocca said, I'm back from the past, a new leader. My name is Mike Gravel, and I'm running for President of the United States for real.
My name is Christopher Dowd. I'm a United States Senator from the state of Connecticut.
I'm John Edwards.
I'm Hillary Clinton, a senator from New York, running for president.
Senator Barack Obama, senator from Illinois, running for president.
I'm Bill Richardson, the proud governor of the state of New Mexico.
Joe Biden, United States Senator from the state of Delaware.
Dennis Kucinich, Congressman from Cleveland, Ohio, City of Champions.
Excellent. You did very, very well. I think all of us are really happy about that. Let's begin our questions right now. We're going to start with Scott Spradling of WMUR-TV. He has the first question. Scott?
Well, thank you. And thanks to all 8 of you for being here this evening. We appreciate it. Senator Obama, you get the first question of the night. It has been nearly 6 years since 9/11. Since that time, we have not suffered any terrorist attacks on U.S. soil. Just yesterday, the FBI arrested 3 men for a terror plot at JFK Airport. Could it be that the Bush administration's effort to thwart terror at home has been a success?
No. Look, all of us are glad that we haven't had a terrorist attack since 9/11. And I think there's some things that the Bush administration has done well. But the fact of the matter is that we live in a more dangerous world, not a less dangerous world, partly as a consequence of this president's actions. Primarily because of this war in Iraq. A war that I think should have never been authorized or waged. What we've seen is a distraction from the battle to deal with al-Qaeda in Afghanistan. We have created an entire new recruitment network in Iraq that we're seeing them send folks to Lebanon and Jordan and other areas of the region. And so one of the things that I think is critical as the next president is to make absolutely certain that we not only phase out the war in Iraq, but we also focus on the critical battle that we have in Afghanistan and root out al-Qaeda. If we do not do that, then we're going to potentially see another attack here in the United States.
Does the Bush administration, Senator, deserve any credit for the fact there's been no terrorist attack here in the United States for nearly 6 years?
You know, I think there's some things they've done well. I think they've cracked down on some of the financial networks. I think that is important. They have, unfortunately, not strengthened our alliances with other countries. And one of the most important things that we're going to have to do to be successful in rooting out these networks is to make sure that we have the cooperation of other nations. That is not something that we've done, and the effort in Iraq has greatly weakened our efforts there.
Senator Edwards, let me let you clarify what you said the other day. You said the war on terror is a bumper sticker, not a plan. Now, with the news yesterday, this alleged plot at JFK, which could have done supposedly horrendous damage and caused an incredible number of casualties, do you believe the U.S. is not at war with terrorists?
I reject this bumper sticker, Wolf, and that's exactly what it is. It's a bumper sticker. As President of the United States, I will do absolutely everything to find terrorists where they are, to stop them before they can do harm to us, before they can do harm to America or to its